Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Our first and most must be thankful to you that with a very warm positive reviews on the last video that we sent regarding on how to book an Umrah or Hajj package safely, or maybe also even holidays packages, because guys, you have to remember that it's not only packages that are protected, also tickets, tickets only also you are entitled to get your certificate. Today inshallah we are moving into more concerning about the Umrah inshallah, and then once we complete Umrah we'll move into Hajj. So we're not going to go into the religion side of it first. We will just cover the things outside, and then inshallah in the next videos inshallah we will be covering the religion side. Okay, so today, number one, most of the people are asking these questions, how much shall I take when I go to Umrah? How much is it enough for me to take in terms of food? Okay, so here I am going to talk to you regarding if you are using a 5-star package. For example, if you're using the companies that provides you with 5 packages, 5-star packages, like for example MK2 ourselves, when we do these packages we do usually 5-star packages. And how? Because the 5-star packages, they come with bed and breakfast, and it's a buffet system. So literally if you have a proper breakfast, then you will skip lunch. So in short, £100 will be sufficient, because food will varies from 15 riyals to it depends, sometimes 15, sometimes 7 riyals. So basically for something small like a sandwich, it will be about 5 riyals, 7 riyals, and 10 riyals, depends where you buy it as well. So you have to make sure that where you buy is very clean. For my groups, I usually take them to Clock Tower. It's a big tower, you'll never miss it when you go to Makkah, because that's where our hotel is based anyway. So there is different floors. So one floor is dedicated for food. I think that P4 or P5 is only food. Okay, so there you can buy your food. It's safe, it's clean. Outside also there are restaurants, they sell food, but some of them are not very clean. So you don't want to be thinking you're saving few bucks, and then you're thinking like, yes, I can do it, but then you're going to end up having upset stomach. So I will recommend you to stick with the clean places. For example, within the Clock Tower, there's a places that you can buy food. It's very clean. You can see the food in front of you. So that's number one. £100 should be able to cover you for 10 days if you're traveling with a package for 10 days. Okay. Number two, where to stay. Where to stay is also, it matters, especially in Umrah. When you're going in Umrah, prices are different. Their hotels are near, hotels are far. There are places, for example, are known as Azizia. That's the cheapest place you can get a hotel. But I recommend you, and I'm trying to advise you, try to avoid those places because it's a bit far. And then obviously people say transportation is available, it's cheaper, but sometimes you have to leave at least an hour. If you are 1 hour late, if you go to near to Haram, the gates are closed, then you're going to have to walk. So the money that you think you're saving, probably £100 or 200, then you end up missing the salah. And I'm telling you, the most important thing, you want to be praying 5 times a day in a jama'ah when you are in Makkah Mukarramah or Medina Munawwar. Makkah itself, one prayer is equivalent to 100,000 reward compared to any salah. For example, if you pray here in Milton Keynes, in my mosque, in Islamic Center MK, where I lead the prayers, there one prayer, and if you pray in Makkah, is 100,000. So if you are saving £200, you can come back UK, work hard and get the money. But where can you get this 100,000 rewards? So where you stay, it matters most as well. So try to get closer as you can, near as you can, and don't use excuse that, I'm trying to live far so I can walk, I can do exercise. If you really want to do exercise here, you can do exercise in many places. That place is for you to focus on your ibadah. And then finally, Transportation is very, very important. A lot of accident happens because of the taxis, that are driving from one point to another point, especially the cheap one where you have many people getting in. For example, a 7-seater, a driver will collect and it says haram, 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 or maybe sometimes people from Medina will say Medina, or Riyadh, different places. So these type of drivers, usually sometimes you'll find them with one hand they have a cigarette and the other hand they have a mobile phone. Now you wonder, how can they drive? It doesn't matter for them. All they care is to take people from one destination to another destination. So I'm advising you, if you are not traveling with a travel agency, you're going on your own, try to find transportation that you take your own taxi, not sharing, because sharing sometimes it will put you in a bad position. So taxis, for example, our group, we control the buses. For example, it's like, because you usually hire a National Express, like National Express buses, basically. So that coach, the first thing, I sit in the front of the coach and I talk to the driver and says, listen, our point from point A to point B, we would not like you, please, not to use a mobile phone, not to use a cigarette, don't smoke in here, because number one, we want you to care. We have 20 passengers in this coach, sometimes 30, sometimes 50. So we want you to look after us. And obviously the coach, obviously we have hired it, so we are entitled to impose our rules. So for this short reminder, hopefully you take them into your account. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.